Our destination the next morning was a campsite above Lake Powell, but still within Grand Staircase-Escalante. We were uncertain what to expect as we would drive through Left-Hand Collet Canyon, over Collet Top, and along Croton Road, then out to our campsite. To be honest, after what we'd seen, we really were expecting a rather staid drive. We would, however, be surprised by what all three of us now consider the best segment of the entire trip.
Well, we're headed towards Collet Top in Grand Staircase-Escalante, having left our campsite at Batty Cave about 30 minutes ago. We've entered the Left-Hand Collet Canyon. We're headed to Collet Top. Yeah, it's my pots and pans here rattling back there. Get a load of that balanced rock right there. Still in Lower Trail Canyon. Working our way up here to Switchback. Up on the mesa.
And that is the end of that road.
Up here on Collet Top. Pretty view from up here. Well, it looks like we got a bit of an ascent here.
On Croton Road, headed down toward Lake Powell.
Okay.
So we have a smooth section and then a whole bunch of twisties in there through the canyon, and then we'll pop out and hug Lake Powell and hopefully camp down on Rec Road 264 tonight.
This is a little spicy, isn't it? Warned us that the hill is very steep here, but great view of the lake. First really good view of the lake that we've had. We've just seen a couple of glimpses here and there, and this is very steep. This is Croton Road. I would dare say it's a heck of a drive.
Matt and Derek down below me. They'll stop up there a little ways and wait for me to catch up with them in a few minutes.
Hey, that was quite a descent.
Well, after getting back up from his run down that steep hill, Derek noticed that he had a shock absorber that a rubber, what appears to be a dust seal, had come loose from. So he's trying to reseat it.
Derek wasn't able to fix the shock. We weren't able to get that
seal or whatever it is, push back into. And the locker, he has a rear locker that is flashing in his Rubicon. The locker light in the inside the cab is flashing. Well, we're turning off the main road, if you will, onto this little side road. Looks like, based on maps, there should be a campsite out here. This is the view from our campsite. There's a canyon right next to it. Pretty impressive. And then looking out here is Lake Powell. Raven flying overhead.
Like I said, that run's going to be my favorite one of the day.
Good. Yeah, that was unexpectedly good.
Of course, this isn't too shabby either. Even when you mess up, you do it right.
Not a bad. This was Plan B.
Yeah, that's right.
I would kind of like to see.
You should have seen Plan A.
Because of the condition of the intended trail to our primary Lake Powell campsite, we ended up at our planned alternate. Still, it was a beautiful campsite and the evening was extremely relaxing. We looked forward to the next day, our last full day on the trail, when we'd head out of Grand Staircase-Escalante to the Grand Canyon North Rim. One problem we had to overcome: Highway 89 south of Page, Arizona was washed out, and alternate highways were several hours out of the way.